Going on YouTube, have another package here today. What's going on is I'm just finishing up my tan loadout for Copperhead. So what I got was just a few more components for my loadout. Alright, so the first thing is a Multicam helmet cover for my black helmet, of course. And it is Milsim, designed especially for the airsoft helmets. So if you order one of these online, like I got mine on Amazon, you got to make sure it'll fit your helmet in the first place. So I was going to get one that had like the little bungee cords running along the top, but they were out of stock as soon as I bought it, which was really disappointing. But this still has the little holes here for like a GoPro wire or a night vision, something like that. So this looks alright. A little small, but it's supposed to fit on Milsim, so we're going to see in just a moment. And then the other thing I got was a tan face mask, because mine is black and very elasticy, so it puts a lot of pressure on my nose. I needed something that would blend in the desert of Copperhead, of course, and black was not going to do it. So I'm really glad that I'm doing my tan loadout in a very fast amount of time. I'm trying to get everything really quickly, but this just means that when I play at Fighter Town, I'll be actually camouflaged this time instead of being this black figure that it just gets exposed by the dirt background and all that. I'll finally be able to blend in. So yeah, let's try on the helmet cover, see how it fits on an Milsim helmet. Okay, so here's my helmet setup. For a very long time it's been in all black, of course. But we're going to get it prepared for some desert combat. Alright, so I got it on there. I think it honestly looks a little ugly, but that's just because it's a black helmet with a multicam cover on it. I didn't want to go buy a whole new helmet. I figured this is a much cheaper alternative. I think it was like 13 bucks, No, honestly not that bad. Oh, I forgot to do these. But I kind of don't like how those things are hanging off, because in the front I put it underneath this thing and there was nothing to really Velcro it onto, so it's kind of just going there. I guess I'll do the same thing with these. Maybe the part that the little sticky things went onto, it'll stick on there perhaps, where the padding used to go. Yeah, it looks like it does stick. I hope you enjoyed this short unboxing. We have more parts to this loadout. Just going on YouTube, got another piece of kit for my tan loadout. It's coming a day at a time, so I'm just going to put all these videos together. Alright, and here they are. Well, they look good. They feel good. They're just regular Oakley style gloves. And I needed tan gloves for Copperhead. They look the part. Let's try them on. Now, the main reason I got these is because they're only like 13 bucks. So they're really cheap. Yep, that's my size right there. Feels alright. Definitely not as what's the word I'm looking for? Not as much dexterity as my mechanics gloves, but that's what they're made for. But I've always kind of liked this look, because I used to have the motorcycle gloves that had the knuckles, and then I like it because it reminds me of Battlefield 3. What's going on? I got another piece for the loadout. This is a pretty big part of it, of course. And then I already ordered the other part, which is on its way, a new mask. But this I'm pretty excited about. Alright, so you can already see these are built-in knee pads for my new pants. Well, they're not exactly new. Pretty sure they've been used. But here they are. They're multicam pants. And it's a good thing I got the built-in knee pads, because the only ones I have are black knee pads, so those are tan. And I kind of like the idea of built-in knee pads. But yep, got me some pants. So now I'm gonna have matching shirt and pants. All of these are probably a different color. You know, they're gonna be slightly different. Everything is. Important thing is that they're gonna fit. They are my size, like the guy said when he sold them to me. They do look a little faded, but you know, I don't really care. I do need a whole set of pants as soon as possible. But yeah, that's what I got. I'm gonna try on. First of all, I'm gonna install these and try it on. See if everything looks right. Thanks for watching. Now we just have one more part to add, which is the new mask, and I will have to modify that. And then we will have a complete set for Copperhead. Everything is going to be ready to go. What's going on, Airsofters? This is the second to final piece of the loadout. I still need a bag to carry my BBs and my hydration bladder in. So what I thought this would be the last thing. I actually ordered the bag this morning. But yeah, this is a pretty important part to the loadout. Pretty much finishes it. I'm not even sure if I should bother waiting for the backpack to come. It's not that important. Okay, so a bit of stuff in here. Now, the point of this purchase was to get this. Oh, and it's all bent. Oh no, it's extremely bent. Come on, man. What were you thinking when you shipped this? Just squeeze it in the box? Look at this. Oh, this one too. Oh, jeez, man. I'm gonna have to talk to this guy. I guess they just. Oh man, they're extremely bent. They're bent to hell. I mean, I guess that is how they originally look. So, I guess you can unbend them. But not cool that you chose a box that was incredibly small and bent both the masks. But I guess I'm not going to complain because they bend right back. Yeah, it looks like they bend back into the original place. But what I did was I got a Ghost Recon mask. And the reason I have all this other extra stuff is because this was from OfferUp. The funny part about my timing, which is always really good, is that I was literally about to walk over, get on the computer, and order this from Evike for 25 bucks. Would have been 30 plus the shipping. You know how Evike is. So what this is, everything you see here, $30 flat. So instead of buying the mask from Evike, this guy had two brand new ones in tan, which is exactly what I was looking for. My timing couldn't have been any better with this. I also got these ear mesh protectors, which aren't very compatible with this style of mask, because you know I've been using it for a couple years now, the black one. And then I also have some emo tactical goggles right here, just regular clear ones. Probably just give those away because they're pretty pointless. And then I don't even know if I'm gonna use this or not. Probably does not fit because these kind of cover your ears already as it is. But yeah, they look nice. They're brand new. And I'm going to custom modify, cut them just like my original mask. And maybe I'll get a better fitment this time because I have new glasses. So I'll be able to cut them according to the glasses and not have as many gaps. But yeah, I got two of them. So I might let my teammates borrow them or whatever's. And if we ever make a video, we'll all have matching Ghost Recon masks. So it'll be cool. What's going on, Airsofters? Here I am, Spixercell. This is how to make a tan loadout in 30 days. I am now prepared for Copperhead, and this is my Copperhead loadout. So this is my finished loadout for Operation Copperhead 4. The only thing that I'm waiting on now is the backpack to hold my hydration bladder, so I have one of those. But now everything is complete. My whole head setup is complete. I selected the weapons I'm going to take, and everything that I needed to absolutely be tan has been replaced in tan. So my old loadouts for the entire time I've been playing Airsoft has been black. This is the very first time you're going to see me in tan. So let's get started, going from head to bottom, everything that I've done to make this loadout in pretty much less than 30 days. So starting at the very top, we have a multicam helmet cover, since my helmet was originally black. I do have my original patches on there, and American flag patch. Is it on this side of the head? Yep. Black American flag patch that I got from Forest Thunder. Moving down, we have my original GoPro Hero 3 with my carbon fiber skin. We have my original goggles, and what I did the last thing I did was get a new Ghost Recon mask. So my old one was black, I was using it for years. This one I custom modified so that it actually covers my nose this time, because I kept getting shot straight in the nose. Oh, Baby laying next to my face. Oh! He got me in the one spot in my face that's not covered. Right in the fucking nose. Oh, that didn't feel good at all. Oh! He got me in the nose. The one spot on my face that was not covered. So I ended up getting a deal like you saw in the beginning of this video, and I've custom fit them both to work with these type of Bobster Deluxe Prowler glasses. Another thing that's new is because the mask came with the ear covers, they actually worked just fine even though I have this mask which covers my ears already. I thought that it kind of completed the head look. My head is getting more and more tactical with more and more stuff. On the very back is that GPMVG battery pack, which is kind of on there just for a demo right now. I'm probably not going to take it because there's no point of risk losing that. So the next thing I did was get a tan baklava, much better fitting than my old one since my old one really squeezed the shit out of my nose and I had to uncover it, which made getting shot in the nose much worse. Moving down, I have my Avengers JPC, which I added 2 of the mag things to, the shingles, and then a Airsoft Innovation grenade. Another change I've made is that I've added Velcro to these magazines in the plate carrier. Like I complained before, they would rattle around and pretty much fly out. Now that there's Velcro attached to the magazines right here, it stays in its place and it's not gonna go flying around and stuff. So it does make drawing them a little harder because of course you gotta rip the Velcro off, but you know, it works out. Before, they were just coming right out. I decided to take my VFC limited edition Bronze 416 to Copperhead. I feel that this is one of my best weapons. It's given me no problems so far, and I've attached a vertical grip, a QD flash hider, a replica EOTech, and a lightweight stock because it works better with this type of mask. The other one was just too big, and since it was designed for like a butterfly battery and it was a crane stock, I'm using just stick lipo, so it's in the buffer tube. So it actually comes right off and then you can put in your batteries. Yeah, so I decided to run 416 for day 1 because it is probably my most reliable gun. For a sidearm, I decided to bring my other most reliable gun, although the last time I used it, it was messing up a lot, so I might have to use something else. But I picked my FNX 45 by VFC because I have 3 magazines for it. So the black one, and then in the back, I have 2 more back here. So hopefully this gun works really well for those indoor engagements. So I have my replica Surefire on there, very bright. If I need to blind anyone indoors, it's going to work out really well. And it has great recoil and all that. So I have my BlackHawk Omnivore holster, so I can put any railed pistol in there that I need. For day 2, gotta have some variety on my hands. This is my second best gun, or actually this is probably my very best gun. This gun has never given me any problems on the field before. It has the best range and the best accuracy out of all of my weapons. I will be running it on day 2 or possibly day 1 if I switch them with just iron sights because they're incredibly accurate this way. A bit of a problem I'm noticing now is my goggles are fogging and I can't really see anything. So we're gonna see if I need to move my mask down under my nose once we get there, which won't be a problem now that my nose is covered, which I really like. It was a pain in the ass getting shot in the nose. It sucks so much. So in case the FNX doesn't work out, I have my ASG CZ SP01 Shadow. This gun has turned out to be a really good gun for airsoft. It's gotten a lot of kills, it's pretty reliable, and that's the only issue with it. When I take the mag out, when it's locked, it goes forward on its own. The only issue it's developed so far, it was just kind of annoying, and I only have 1 mag, so I'm not sure about using this too much. So any other weapons, I was thinking about taking my SCAR, but it had a bit of feeding issues, and I might take my L85, but it's really heavy, so I don't know if I want to carry that around all day. So the next thing I did, not in order of course, was I got, well this was the first thing I got, was my Multicam surplus shirt. Came with some cool patches. You can see I'm running one here. I put a rank on the back of my helmet. I think some people get triggered by ranks in airsoft. I don't see why, it's just for fun. The other thing I did was I got the gloves. Now the gloves, they're cool and all because they look like oak leaves. They remind me of Battlefield 3, and I used to have black knuckled gloves. So I got mechanics because mechanics, you get much more dexterity. Now, what I don't like about these is the webbing right here for the thumb is way too far out. So when I grip a pistol, it's not very comfortable at all. So I'm gonna take my mechanics gloves, and if I get really annoyed by these, I might just switch to my mechanics gloves. So it was kind of a letdown, but I feel these are decent quality gloves. I don't really mind too much. So moving down, I have my battle belt, which is the same one from my black loadout. So I have a Multicam Black douchebag. Of course, the holster, I added some shingles for the back. It can hold 4 M4 mags. I have my original bayonet. Yeah, so I have my Matrix M9 bayonet still attached in my sheath. It goes in the back of my belt. And then the mag pouch for FNX magazines. Moving on down is the new Multicam pants. They're not new, they're used, of course, but they have the built-in knee pads, which I really like. Definitely beats the external knee pads with straps and all that garbage. They just end up sliding off all the time. Other than that, I have my 511 tactical boots that are pretty lived in because I used them for work and they ended up getting ripped up, so I need to seal them because rocks are getting in there. Super annoying. But just waiting on my backpack. I'll have the hydration. Not too important for the video. That has been my loadout for Operation Copperhead 4. I can't wait to go, and it's pretty much complete. If you have any questions, definitely ask me down in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe and like the video. See you guys there at Operation Copperhead.